We is live for a short time. Hey, what's going on, Dave? What's happening? Been on here for a quick minute. I haven't been on here for the last couple of days, so you want to come in, say what's up to the people? RB, what's going on? Still dealing with this cold. It's almost out of me though. You know, I should be back to one thou wow in about a day. What's happening, good? Yeah, I just came on a short time. I had an interesting thought because I was actually talking to my mom about this just a minute ago. Um, and it's something that I brought up like years ago, and it's kind of funny how like when I brought it up, people kind of skated away from it. And this is when I was still religious. This is when I was still practicing a Christianity. When I very first asked this question, and periodically over the years, I would continue. I have asked this question, and so I was talking to my mom, and because they was talking about uh like Christmas dinner and all Christmas stuff, right? And I got to talking about how people. Okay, so for everybody on the biblical side of things, December 25th is the day that Jesus was born, right? Okay, cool, no problem. But every year outside of the church, people that are religious, I very seldom, if at all, hear one mention about Jesus. I hear about Christmas dinners. I hear about Christmas presents. I hear about holiday joy. I hear about the spirit of Christmas. I hear about ornaments. I hear about Christmas carols. I hear about all this stuff, but I have not heard Jesus' name. Now, some will say, well, in the word, Christmas, Christ and everything. But if you can't see, you can't get that one over me because Jesus and Christ is two separate things. But they combined it to try to make it one, but it's actually two separate things. But we'll get into that at another time. But this is my thing. If this is supposed to be the day that the Lord and Savior came into existence, and we live in a Christian state, then why is there so much emphasis on the presents, Christmas trees, ornaments, and all this stuff? And the only thing that we have culpable to that would be when said prayer is done before you. Not no time to read a scripture that might be pertaining to the day. Not anything. Now I see the Catholics, they got 12 o'clock mass and all that. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. But when it comes to the Christians, it's like, well, why don't we ever talk about it? Why don't we ever, why is there not, and when Christmas falls on a Sunday, how come there ain't no church on Sunday? Because we're supposed to say, okay, I understand that. But wouldn't it make sense to celebrate Jesus' birthday in God's house? Is that too far fetched to, would that make sense? Like, let's have a celebration at the church, even if it's not on a Sunday. Just the fact that if this is supposed to be this man's birthday, How come we ain't going to church and having a celebration at the church? That's what I want to know. Wouldn't that make sense? But millions of us don't do that. We wake up in the morning, the kids wake up and everything, they run on down, they go open up their presents, everybody open up all their presents, and then, dinner's still cooking and everything, because you started like 4 days ago, like it's Thanksgiving, and you know what I'm saying? You try to get everything together, so you got people coming over, or you might end up going over to your family's house, or whatever the case may be. You sit down, you have dinner and everything. You know what I'm saying? The men get drunk, the ladies over here gossiping about what they men ain't doing and all kinds of shit. The kids running around playing with their toys, being loud as fuck and all kinds of shit, right? But not one mention of Jesus. Yo, Ram, what's going on? Bro, I don't see Valet's message in the chain. Oh, you don't? Huh. That's weird. But that's YouTube though. You know what? YouTube be doing that shit. Like they will like scratch away like all the messages. Like you could literally be typing in, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason they be doing that like on everybody's channel. I don't get that. Cause I've even seen that happen on like some big channels. You know what I'm saying? Like they will wipe away the comments and it don't even be like offensive stuff either. Alrighty, what's up, bro? Much blessings. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. I got you locked in. Yeah, I was gonna hit you up a little bit later. Yeah, YouTube be on that shit. I don't. And then they be taking people's subs away and then putting it back. Wow. But that's been my thing. You know, I hear all this stuff about Christmas, but I don't hear nobody talking about God. Like I don't hear nobody talking about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know other religions don't even celebrate the day at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't believe that. And this is a topic that we're definitely going to get into. But not right now. Um, but the whole thing about whether or not he was actually born on the 25th of December. You know, some say yes, some say no. Both sides have their arguments. And I say, let's talk about it. Maybe we can come to some type of conclusion, or maybe not. Because at the end of the day, all of us wants to get closer to the truth as possible. Because none of us knows actually what actually went on all them centuries ago, outside of books that we read. You know, researchers. The people that go out there and get the digging and all that. But you even got to be careful with some of them too, because even them will will either change the narrative or keep the narrative the same if it doesn't go along with theirs, just to keep the lie going. You know, that's where research the researcher comes from. You know what I'm saying? Because people will just throw anything out there and be like, yeah, that's the truth. And then if you don't actually go and research the researcher, then you're really not going to get anywhere. You're just going to be like believing what that person says. Like, you doing yourself a disservice by not going to look and find out whether or not this is true or not. Never take, and like I always say, don't take my word for it. Any information that I give out here on this channel, I always say, don't take my word for it. Go look it up for yourself. My job is to present it. My job is not to research it for you because I already did that. I did it for myself. I got the information from somebody else or from somewhere else, and I did the research to make sure that what was said was the truth. And then when I did more research, then I formulate my information and then I present it to the public. And I always tell the public, don't take my word, go look up for yourself. You know. And there's some information that you really have to dig in to like find because they do their best to try to keep a lot of info hidden. You know, it's like if we're in a free country, then why not release all the information so the people can have a better form and formulate a better thought, idea, choice than just to go on to what just because somebody said something like, okay, well somebody said so we just gonna go like no, because you're doing yourself a disservice. You got to always take the time. And I know people got a lot of things to do, but you can look. Everybody got at least an hour. Everybody got at least an hour out the whole day. At least an hour to themselves. Now, what you do with that hour is up to you. But if there's something that somebody told you and you kind of want to, then take that hour and do the research. You know. And if you haven't concluded within that hour, within that next hour you get, you continue on with it. Because my whole thing has always been, have as much information as you possibly can before making a decision. Because if you make a decision before you have all of the facts, I don't think I need to finish that. I don't think I need to finish that line. Then you kind of, you know what I'm saying, get where I'm going with that, you know. And that's something that I had to learn too, because I myself, you know, well, I would take something and then like, hold on. And I'm like, I ain't trying to have myself, but like, let me go ahead and let me go look this up and see what this whole thing is about. And this is the other thing. If you come across somebody and they're giving out the right information, don't just not stop listening to them because you're learning something. You're learning something that you probably didn't know beforehand. You know, so it's probably good to, kind of keep on listening to that person and keep on growing, and then you come across other likes of the same mind, and then it's all part about growth. It's all part about evolving as a person. You know, get to the highest intellect that you can, because there's so much information out there, so much. You know, I like learning about stuff that I'm not interested in, because you never know when you might have a conversation about that. You know, you ever been in like a group conversation where everybody's talking about the same thing? And you kind of like, okay, you have no idea what's going on. That's just kind of like you just sitting there just trying to catch up and see, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of being a part of the conversation, now you can still be part of the conversation, but that part of the conversation would just be question and not input. You know, you kind of want to even that out. And that's just due to keeping the flow of the conversation going so it doesn't get stagnated. Oh shit. Oh, y'all been here. Oh shit. Yeah, definitely screwing with us. What's up, cuz? What's happening? Yeah, y'all can't pop it in on here. I didn't even see the chat. I was oh, you just talking. Hey, Ray, what's going on? People afraid to praise Jesus these days. Well, Ray, I'm not afraid to praise Jesus because I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. Barry Wood, what's happening? Barry motherfucking Wood, build it. Oh, Timo. Oh, Timo, you decided to come on back over after the fact that my Niners suck now? You know, I just fucking with you. What's going on, y'all? Got lost in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Uh, yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, I was just literally just talking about Christmas, and I was just talking about, you know, how like, you know, where, you know, outside of like Catholics and, you know, some other religious groups, like I grew up, I was never saved, but I still practice the religion of Christianity, you know, um, from basically because I had no choice, you know, like mama like we going to church. Grandma, like, we going to church. You know what I'm saying? There was no ifs, ands, buts about it. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa had me read the Bible inwards, backwards. You know what I'm saying? Uh, tested me on the Bible and all that. I've been through all of that, right? And I brought up the fact how so many, every time this year, we hear about presents, trees, ornaments, Christmas carols, Christmas dinners, all this, all that. And then not one mention of Jesus. Not even going to church. Now I've heard all the reasonings. I've heard them all. And it still doesn't make sense because I'm like, if this is supposed to be the day Jesus was born, then why aren't we at the church celebrating? We go to church every other week out the whole year. We go to church on look, we go to church on Resurrection Day. But we're not going to go to church on his day. We're not going to go to the we're not going to go to the church on the day he was born. We're going to go to the church on the day that he came back. Not my phone. That's I'm like, make that make sense. So the day that he was born, we're not going to go, but the day that he came back, we're going. And I digress. Man, ain't that the truth? It's almost like at this point, it's like if we're not both good in some way, we both suck. Chaz, what's going on? They're playing with the ESPN NFL playoffs machine. You ever seen that? It's an interactive thing. I've heard about it. I did hear about it, but damn, that's it. Damn, that almost made me want to go and actually, yeah, shit, damn, all right. That sounds interesting. What up, though? Did someone say reunion? Damn. Damn, I dropped my phone. That's funny because I literally just dropped mine too. What's that Budo, New York? That motherfucker. Sure. That's it. That's all. Well, I don't celebrate Jesus on the 25th. It's not the day Jesus was born. Christmas was a day. on the pagan holiday. No one actually knows when Jesus was born. Some guess sometime in the spring. I don't even say nothing else. Chaz, you got the comment of the day. You got the comment of the day. I don't even need you said it for me. You said it for me. I ain't gotta say nothing. I'm done. Oh shit, what was that dude? I guess any day is a good day to celebrate you. I mean, I'm saying if you're going to, you know, am I just like, you know, am I just imagining? Am I making any sense of this? Like, no church on the 25th, but and then the thing about Easter is why they keep on changing the damn day. Why they keep on changing the damn day? It's a new day every year. Like, wait, hold up. Huh? So he came back. So he came back on the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, the 20th. Like, what the fuck are we doing out here? Like, come on now. I know I'm not the only one seeing this. Like, make it make sense. Because when I was younger and I was growing up in it, I literally asked, why are we not going to church on Jesus' birthday? But we're going to church on Easter. I'm trying to figure that one out. I don't know. I don't know. You know, because at the end of the day, for me, it really don't matter because I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, so it don't move me either way. My position is to get the conversation out there and the information out there so we can all be informative and be like, wait, hold up. And might spark some changes. Might spark some changes. Change is good, right? Ain't no wrong with change. Am I missing something? Talk to me, y'all. Jesus is the homie. Yep, he ain't with the time of day at all. What up, Corey? Tell me why I found an old wrestling belt I had from back in the day. The date on it says 1990. God, whoa! You wait, hold on. You still got a wrestling belt from 1990? Wait, is it a WWF? Is it WWF, WCW, ECW? Dub in the building. What's happening? Salute. Yo, it's a family reunion. Who we introduce. Yo, hey, matter of fact, hey, speaking of that, I wanted to say something real quick. Um, yeah, I was fooled many years growing up that Jesus was born on the 25th. Later, I found out I was told a lie. Yep. See, the Catholic Church give out money to unhoused on Christmas and dinner. Oh, they do? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Damn, that's what's up. Wow, that's crazy. Yo, that's what's up, though. Yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, it's crazy how like sometimes when you be going through stuff and then you come across something that you did that you thought that you had might have thrown away, came up missing, or whatever the case may be, and you still got that. Like, damn. I know I would trip out if I found like one of my old wrestling shirts from like 1988. I'd be like, wait, hold on, this is an old 30 years. Like this shit crazy. What the hell? Oh damn. But that's dope. Shit, you should get that what's that frame it, get like a frame to put it in. You know, that's crazy. Shoot. The belts we see and the difference from the belts back then and the belts now are like, why are you staring at me? God, dog. These fucking foreigners are something else. Anyways, um, the belts they have today are just replicas of what the wrestlers got on TV. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, y'all remember them little styrofoam belts they used to, you know what I'm saying, with the Velcro? Oh, man. I remember I had my old little WWF belt. I used to walk around and shit thinking I was Macho Man and shirt. Macho Man and shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. I heard that. Yo, one time for the Catholic Church. I ain't even mad at that. Pass out chickens, money. Hey. It's the double wing eagle belt here to stay. Or was that just yo? Well, Triple H said it was for one night only, but Kevin Owens still got the belt, and he's supposed to be actually defending it at different events and stuff. So I don't know, but I'm liking this story. This is something different. It's similar because we've seen people steal belts before, but to actually go out and defend it, that's a whole new level of storytelling right there. Man, I got a B-Day by Christmas, and it sucks. Yo, hey, that's one thing I was like, shit, I wish my birthday was like around Christmas. Well, it was like around Christmas, whatever. Should get double the presents. Or just have one big, like, you know what I'm saying? But then I got to think about it, I'm like, well, shit, after Christmas is January, and then January is February. Oh, well, shit, I can wait. Shoot, my birthday ain't that far away. In the neighborhood, all the neighborhood. That's cracking. I can get with that. I can definitely get with that. So AEW hardcore fans now turning. Uh, it's a contingent. It's a contingent. I would definitely say that, Chaz. I'm frustrated with AEW, but not enough to like not watch them because they still putting on great wrestling. It's the storytelling, it's the production, it's the timing on when they do things. It's like all these things are things that can be fixed. It's not like they have to go through a whole big overhaul of shit. No, these are things that they can fix and they can fix now and make the show better now. You know, um, but they got to have something big coming because they're going to be debuting on a Max. You know, they're going to be doing the double stream. You know, they're going to simulcast. You know, on TBS and on Max. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I think they can get the fans back if they just fix those areas. Oh my God, that Ray Phoenix situation is wild as fuck. That old NWA belt that Flair had was around for many years. Oh, you talking about the big gold belt? Or are you talking about the other one prior to the big gold belt? The one that they have now, that they brought back. Well, it actually never even really went nowhere. Just wasn't seen. Yeah. WWE, God's gift to professional wrestling. That's good shit. So much. Keep me and my family in your thoughts. Oh, wait, did I miss something? Oh. Mm-hmm. No, it is. Oh, okay. Are you seeing NXT last night? Yeah, man. Yeah, NXT is cooking. Hell, NXT is. Hey, I think what's holding NXT back, to all honesty, is the fact that they still refer to a developmental company, and they don't need to be a developmental company. They could be their own brand, like still under the WWE name, but they could be their own brand. They don't need to like, you know what I'm saying? Let them cook on that show. You know what I'm saying? And then you can still do like the moves and all that. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know. Everything ain't reaches. Everything ain't roses in WWE. They got some shit too that they, you know what I'm saying? But but I think they need to just be their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of NXT champion, how about NXT World Champion? You know, okay. Listen, AEW, I like right storyline, right, Devin? At all. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know, and then you couple that with the fact you just lost Penta, you're about to lose Ray. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Starks don't want to be there. Like you constantly is like losing. Now, to be fair, it's actually a good thing because AEW had like damn near the whole wrestling world on their roster. You know, they can lose some of them men and women. You know, I want to see them do good. You know, I want to see them do good because the fact that they even exist made WWE step up. And then like what Ethan did, that was cutthroat. Yo, that's why Ethan. Yo, that's why Ethan Page is he's like he's that guy that can be on the main roster. You know, and what's crazy is you go from TNA, right? You go from TNA, and then you go to AEW, the second biggest company in the United States. You're on TV, but then you're not on TV. Then you're on TV, then we just don't even see you. You know, to then go back and go to a smaller brand, back to a smaller brand, and you is cooking. You've been cooking ever since you got, man. Shout out to Ethan Page. He's been, he's been doing his thing. You know, although I do question the fact that they put the belt on him and then took the belt right off of him. Like, what was the point of even putting the belt on him? Just let Trick keep the belt, you know what I'm saying, until he actually loses it again. You know? Which seems to finna be the big bad African, the big old Obi, my brother. I'm going to win the NXT title because I can. Yep, he still owns it. Oh yeah, he still has it. He's still doing shows. NWA still going to, you know, they just I think what hurt the NWA was the pandemic, you know, and then coming out of because the NWA they was putting on some, you know what I'm saying? If you go back just a couple years and you see the names that was in that promotion, you gonna be like, yo, they had them? Yes. You know. But the fact that he went back to the whole studio look and everything, I'm like, yo, I understand you want to keep the nostalgia, but it's still a business. You want to make money, right? You know, like you're not really making money. Like the NWA, just like yo, I don't know, man. The NWA was one of the biggest companies. You know, the NWA used to be the company. You know, the company, and then dwindled down to one company because Vince went around and bought up all of them. I know you was gonna be like, what the fuck? Found all my old cards. Oh shit! Whoa! Oh, you found. Oh, oh! It sounds like you found some money. That's what it sounds like. You know, the Pokemon First Edition. Oh, I know that's worth somebody. Ugliest WWE belt in your opinion? I will go to the Divas title. The Divas belt was absolutely. Oh my god! I'll let y'all leave up the adjective on that one. You're not gonna be wrong. That belt was horrible. Oh God, ugh. And there was some ugly belts. Don't get me wrong. There was some ugly belts because I go back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Man, that Intercontinental belt looked like what the fuck was that? Or even going back to the belt that Hogan won from the Iron Sheik. Y'all see how big that motherfucker was? That motherfucker was absolutely big. The actual belt itself, the leather part, that thing was like, why was it so big like that? You know what I'm saying? And then the other belts look like little toys you get out of the cereal box. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Muhammad, what's going on? What's happening? That spinner belt should have only been for Cena. I don't know why they had everybody else wearing that shit. Because it was made for Cena. You know, Cena was doing the whole hip hop thing, you know, and that was right around the time when everybody was putting spinners on their shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense. But for Edge to have it and still spin and then give it to CM Punk, like, come on now. And oh, God, that red Universal belt, oh, yeah. Take a big dump on that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ching, ching. Yeah, them Pokemon are still very valuable. Still very valuable. You know, you guys ever watch that show Storage Wars? That be coming on A&E. Well, I was you know, I don't watch it anymore. I might pop in. I don't even know if they even got new episodes. But like this was like right around like 2013, 14, 12, somewhere around there. And I forgot who got the storage, but they was going there, you know what I'm saying? You know how they started adding it up in their head and all that. And it was a box. And when they opened up the box, it was like hella Pokemon cards, like in individual packages, right? They had it was a box of Pokemon cards, and then it was another box that was on top of that. And when they opened that box up, it was a box full of comic books from back in the day. I was like, oh God, retirement. Uh, I'm not qualified to judge. The Bills. Jay would be better at that. Yeah, that spinner belt does come to mind. You know what I'm saying? What is that? NXT? Was that AEW or something else? Uh oh, that was NXT. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah, we will be over at Russell Tatis tonight for NXT. I mean, NXT. I know. My bad. For AEW Dynamite. And I will be on No Dirt Sheets this Friday with King Leo, the same brother that was on my live co-hosting with me Saturday. I will be on his channel Friday for SmackDown and Rampage. Oh, it's a huge difference. Now the wrestling, now AEW still got the, I mean, NXT wrestling is good, but they still got that WWE style to it. AEW's more like that. It's the American equivalent to Japanese strong style, you know, and they cuss like a racehorse on AEW. You'll hear fuck shit, god damn it, you know, motherfuckers getting their hand broke, people committing vehicular assaults and all kinds of shit. Yo, AEW is wild. yo, cuz, yo, hey, you gotta watch AEW. You got to watch AEW. AEW will have you like, look, WWE is like the suburbs. Everything is beautiful. It's lovely. You got white picket fences, you got sunshine, you know, the kids are outside, everybody is blowing and happy. You go to AEW, you back in the hood, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You right back in the hood. But the wrestling is awesome, you know, and you'll notice some names in there. Yo, shout out to Swerve. You know what I'm saying? AKA Shane Strickland. Nah, for real. Because it's a lot of good wrestling everywhere right now. From like the real big promotions to like the indie promotions or like, you know what I'm saying? Personally, I like wrestling. Oh, personally, I like watching them tag team matches in the WWE. Waste of talent. They always have or had, and that's where AEW be doing great things. Facts. Hey, there she goes. How you doing, Tati? Those penny looking tactiles were. Oh yeah, no, they definitely. Oh my goodness, them titles was, you know, but and that's why I'm like, I look at WWE and I'm just like, can y'all please change the titles up? Because I'm like, you got the world title and the women's world title, and they exactly the same, you know. And it's like that on the other show too. I'm like, can y'all change it up? You know, that's the one thing about NXT. Although the NXT title and the NXT women's title, outside of the actual belt itself, do kind of look similar to each other. But if you look at other companies, you know, all their belts look different for the most part. I don't know what you think. No. Those legacy titles I do not like. I don't even need to click on that link. I do not like them legacy titles. Them legacy titles is ugly. I don't know why. Look, they got all that money and they can't seem to make a good belt for nothing. Or if they are, they ain't showing us. Yeah, I used to watch Storage Wars. I was having Storage Wars of my own. I lost mine. Oh, damn, for real? That was a good show, though. That was a damn good show. So Tati, you gotta love a girl that knows her wrestling. Oh, yeah. Tati knows her wrestling for sure. People have good stuff in storage. They have no, man. It'd be all kinds of valuables in these storages. And people just be like, I don't care. They just be leaving it and like, I ain't worried about it no more. I'm gonna go get something else. Not even realizing like you got like shit over $100,000 sitting in there. Easy. Jesse, they don't play with them storage units at all. They be in there like, that's mine. You definitely got to stay on top of it. I need to find my comic books. No bullshit. I have a shit ton of Marvel shit. Oh, oh yes, you definitely got to do that. My mom was grabbing them when I was young. I know for a fact I got 3 or 4 Indiana Jones. Oh man, you better go find that. You better go find that. Shit, where can I watch on Peacock? Um, see AEW. Um, you could download the TBS app, go through that route. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got you, cuz. Check this out. Type, write this down. It's the TV app, all one word, right? The TV app .to. Go to your Google, or you go to your Chrome, type it in, it's gonna pop up, click on it, and then there's gonna be a guide that pops up. And then you scroll down until you see TBS. And then hit the TBS thing, and then you can watch AEW for free. And you can watch their pay-per-views. You know, when they have their pay-per-views, you can watch their pay-per-views for free. I forgot who told me about it. I think that was RV who told me about that. Oh, for sure. I'm behind. Yeah, I can't do it. That title is ugly. Like I don't want that. Like as a Niner fan, I still want. Hell nah, can't do that. Yeah, they come on 5 o'clock my time, which would be about 6 o'clock your time. So they'll be on at 6 o'clock tonight, and you can catch them there live. And if you want, you can go on YouTube, and they do have a YouTube channel, and you would catch up that way too. They got all kinds. They got playlists on there. They got all kinds of shit on there. I went on there last week, and I went back to like I went back. What was that? It was 20. I went back. Oh yeah, I went back to last year. Yeah, 23. And then before that, I went back a few years before that, and I was just like, damn, Gina, this is man, and it kills me because when I go back and I watch some of them old AEW pay per views, or like watch those old Dynamites, and I just see how big the crowd was, and to see how it just kind of dwindled down, I just be like, what happened? And it like literally happened overnight. Like this isn't one of them things where it just kind of gradually happened. No, this literally, it's like, as soon as that situation with Punk happened, it's like a whole section of the audience just said, "Woof, we out of here," which is crazy because that same section of the audience started with AEW before Punk even decided to come back. You know, and yet and still they were still able to sign Edge. They were still able to bring in Will Ospreay and all this great talent. They still got a plethora of talent. You know, they just got to get their shit together when it comes to production, when it comes to storyline, you know, who to put in place of what. Because as much as I love Penta and Ray Phoenix together as a tag team, I seen Pentagon Jr. when he was a solo guy and he wasn't in a tag team. Matter of fact, when I first started watching Penta, he wasn't in no tag team. It was him doing it on his own. And then when he got to TNA, aka Impact Wrestling, at that time, the man was in the main event picture. In other companies, he was in the main event picture. Lucha Underground, that man, oh man, oh my God. Lucha Underground, oh my God. Talk about storyline driven. And the wrestling was off the hook. And Pentagon was like right smack dab in the middle. He should have had a solo run. He should have had a solo run. He should have just been succumbed to the tag team division. Like you can always go back to that at any given time, but give that man a solo run. And it's crazy because I don't think he's gonna even get that in WWE once Ray Phoenix gets, once he actually gets away from AEW and then, he signs with WWE. But a whole thing about that is, what if WWE don't even want to sign Ray Phoenix at this point? You know, especially if some of the allegations he's putting out there come to just be like not true. You know, or maybe they just don't want the headache. You know, because they very picky and choosy on who they keep and who they don't want to keep when it comes to drama. I don't know. It's a crazy mess, but Pentagon deserves a solo run. And then he already has something that gravitates to the fans and all of that. He already got that crowd interaction. He has that charisma, you know, and he's a dope ass wrestler too. Let's go. I can't hear. I don't see. So it looks like I need to refresh my. Oh, okay, yeah. Then we got the number 6. Oh yeah. Oh snap! Oh shit! What the fuck? Who the fuck is this? Oh shit! Wait, hold on. I know this ain't who I think it is. This ain't who. Who? What the hell? Hey, what's going on? What's happening with you? Where the hell you been? Where the hell you been? I was just thinking about you too. I was like, I'm gonna give you a call. Oh, for surely. I got you. Well, actually, I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off, and got a few things to do before 5 o'clock. So, oh, Muffin Man. Oh man, this really is a fucking reunion. God, dog. Man, if I didn't have something to do, I would stay on here longer. Shit, I put shit. If I have anything to do, I'd have dropped the link. Oh, you found it? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, if you want, you come on over to Wrestle Tati's channel. I'll put her channel up in my community post. You come on in and join us. We be having a good ass time over there too. We be having hella fun. And the shit that we be saying over there too, man, we be saying some of the craziest shit. That should be hella fun. I enjoy myself every time I go over there. Oh man, we done. We is over. It's a wrap. Well, my man, firstly, you came in right when I'm about to go ahead and end this. But I just wanted to come on here because, haven't been on here the last couple of days, So I just wanted to come in, tap in with y'all. So I will see y'all again, probably, shit, if not tomorrow, probably Friday. Friday. Okay, for sure. Okay. Hey, be safe out there. All right, y'all. I'm in, I'm in Seattle, LA, and Arizona lose out and still can't find them a way to get it even. Yep. Ain't no way. It's all right. It is what it is. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. And like always, we going to keep it cracking. We going to stay militant. And we up out this bitch. Peace.